We're down here by the canoe launch. The canoe launch is over there, I don't know, another 100 yards. We drove down this way when we came in. Now we're headed back to the trailhead. I don't know if you can see the river flowing by under that tree there. You can see that it's flooded out into the yard here, or the lawn. It's pretty close to flood stage. There's at least one place where I noticed when we came by that the trail is flooded. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. Here's a section of the trail that is completely impassable. There's probably a foot of water down there, about 50 feet. Okay. Well, it's the 13th of April. It's about 10 to 1 on a Saturday. It was 41 degrees when we left. We're at Pecatonica River Forest Preserve. We're up at the trailhead. We've been here before. We came here a month or two ago, and this trail was all ice. I walked in there about 30 feet, hit the ground, and became rather soaked because it was wet underneath the snow and ice, or on top of the ice under the snow, so we didn't get very far. Wilma's ready to go that way. I think we're going to go on the trail. I don't know how well this is going to work. There's a lot of water. The river is very high, and this end of the park is on higher elevation, so we should be okay. But you never know. Now this map is gone. Like many of the other ones I noticed, there's the plexiglass that used to go over it. And this comes out. I don't know where it goes. To the road. If I remember correctly, the trail map seems to indicate that there's a continuous trail here, but you really have to walk out along the road because there's a creek that you can't get through. If I remembered correctly, this is a creek, and there's the only bridge over the creek is this bridge out here. That's the road. We've never been on the part of the park that's on the north side. Might as well go take a walk over there. You can tell that is the trail from looking at the map. Appears to be an actual trail, so we didn't come in at the trail entrance because I couldn't see it over there. But it goes here behind the maintenance barn. And there's a sign that says trail, so it's a pretty good bet that's the trail. I think that that's trying to tell you to go this way, but I don't know where that goes. It seems to go down to the water and stop. Go look at my trail map again. The maintenance building, the park map shows the foot trail going between the creek, which is way down there, probably, I don't know, 30-40 feet down, and the building. And up here, this must be the stone barn that's on the map. There's a concrete landing here and a marker that says 27, and then there's some steps that kind of go down, apparently down to the creek. I'm not going to go down there because I really don't have any interest in going down there. Wilma would probably like it. There's some more steps. It looks like it goes maybe down the creek. Who knows? See some more stonework down there by the creek. I don't know what it is. Now here's some bird cages. I don't see any birds in them. Maybe they locked them up on weekends. Caution bees. Not too worried about bees right now. More bird cages that don't appear to have anything in them. Pretty sure this is the trail. The trail map shows it going around kind of behind this barn. A paved path that leads from behind the barn. I guess this is north, more or less. It's easy to get turned around in here. Well, we're on the short loop that's shown by the campground. We went to the west. Looks like there's some deer been on this trail. Couple at least by the looks of the tracks. Came across this tree that's down, but looks like it might have been here a while. river or anybody. Now the trail comes out here at the campground. We're gonna walk around the campground, I think. I don't know what's back here, but Wilma wanted to go, so we'll head back here and see what's going on. It's like some kind of a trail. It's just a place to dump dirt, haul trees to they can get them burned. It just goes back into the campground. On the north end of the campground, they got one of these brand new fancy outhouses. I kind of prefer them because they have a hook on the door, or next to the door, that I can hook them up to. Otherwise, I gotta make some other arrangements. Well, what do you think? Any trail maps? Nope. Generally isn't. However, this is number 1. Not sure where this actually goes. According to the other trail map I have, the one that doesn't show the nature trail, or at least doesn't have the numbers on it, it kind of goes across the street, and I think it connects up with the trail on the other side of the street, although who knows. The trail goes over here by the barn again. We're on the back side of the barn, or at least the other side of the barn. I guess it'd be the west side. This is the east side of the barn. And the trail does indeed appear to be going out to the street. Milkweed. You can see the nature trail does indeed continue across the street. Wilma's in a big hurry, as always. Now, I don't know. I don't think that's actually the river. I think it's just a low-lying area. We're going along the nature trail. I think it kind of does a switchback and goes down along there. I don't know, 20 feet down, but still above the water. You can see a deck out there. We've been on part of this before. Some wooden steps that do indeed go down along there. I'm not sure where that one goes. I think that's the regular hiking trail that goes down there. I think we've been on that one too. Yeah, we'll go this way. There's a deck out here. I guess you could go out and look at the mud. But there's a deck that goes down there to the water's edge. Although, if I remember correctly, under normal circumstances, I think that that's not water. There might be another trail down there, if I remember right. Wouldn't surprise me any. See some birds over there. Now there's one on the river, Oxbow, or whatever it is. The third one of these little wooden bridges we've come across. I'm going to see if it's safe to go across, but it looks like it's all water over there. Hold on, Creaky. The trail, such as it is, the bridge is actually covered by the water. That is the trail. It's full of water too. I don't see any easy way to get around it. Wilma's not too offended. As you can see, it's just full of water down here. Might be able to poke around and get back over that way somehow. That area over there is a little higher. Wilma's completely unconcerned about the water level. We were able to pick our way around the water there. There's the trail again. I don't know what Wilma found to roll in. We scared up a couple of geese. Good goose territory in here. Another section of the trail we're going to have to go around. Looks like there's 8 or 10 inches of water there. We might be able to get by on the left side. If not, it looks like we can get by up there. We'll see. This looks like the spur that goes along the river. It goes out to the road, maybe. I don't remember. It looks like the nature trail goes this way. I'm going to look at the map and make sure, but I'm pretty sure that we want to go to the right here. I don't know what these purplish, greenish flower or plants are. But they're popping up everywhere. Not sure if this is the trail or this is. This goes along the river. You can see how fast the river's going right now. It's pretty high. It's not quite up to the banks here. Other places it's up and over. I think we'll go this way. Not 100% sure this is where we want to go. I'm pretty sure this goes just follows along the river. Been on it before. Don't think we've been on this one here. Given that this trail is flooded ahead of me, that goes along the river here, I think I'm going to go this way, where there's a chance. It goes along the oxbow. I'm going to go up here and look. I don't see any way to get around this one. Maybe. We'll see. Well, I'm pretty sure this is the main hiking trail. It's not the nature trail anymore, but there's water going, I don't know, well into those trees and all the way over to the river here. So I can see the trail over there, but I'm not going to walk through a foot of water. Well, maybe it's not a foot. You never know. We'll see. It appears to be fairly deep there. I can't see the bottom. Maybe I can send Wilma out. Wilma, you want to go check and see how deep it is? Apparently not. Yeah, it looks pretty deep out there. Yeah, we'll go see if we can get around it. Now, across the oxbow, you can see the observation deck that we saw from the other side of the oxbow. This is, the river's over that way, I don't know, 100 yards maybe. You can see there's just all kinds of water out there. There's no good way to get over there. Back to the trail over there that I want to get on. But I think that if you go over this way a ways, you can get on it. Unfortunately, I see more water. Now this appears to be the trail. I can see water flowing out from the riverside over towards this oxbow. And I don't know if I can get across. If I can get across this area over here, it looks pretty dry over there. I think I can get around then. We'll have to see. Through there. A couple of places it was too deep for my boots. It's better here, but not perfect. Still lots of water. Now, there's the trail. This is just a little puddle. We could have gotten around it, but that one back there was the troublesome one. There's a river over there. So we did make it. Not by much, though. This might be the section of the trail that I could see was underwater from the road, but it looked like I could get around it by walking out to the road if I had to. So we'll see. A mile off where I thought I might be. This is the road. I don't know, is it Judd Road? This is the bridge here over the creek. We're going to have to go out to the bridge and walk across the creek and then pick up the trail on the other side. Now you can see where the trail kind of picks up on that little ridge up there. It looks like it goes right to the creek. It starts up again on the other side of the creek, but I can walk across this creek. And I can walk up here either. So I'm going to go up that way. go up on the bridge. Wilma thinks we should go under the bridge. Come on, or under the road. I'm not going under there either. The creek is down there, and there's the bridge. We're going this way. Somehow I missed the trail section that I was planning to take. Maybe it was underwater and I just couldn't find it. Wouldn't surprise me a whole lot. According to the trail map, I got a memory card full note, so we came across the bridge there. There's the creek. There's the road. We came in here. I wanted to go along, I think it's this part, but we must have missed it. I don't know how much of my commentary got caught before I ran out of memory. Trail, that's probably why I missed it. It looks like it's underwater. You can't even see it. This trail I took, it's headed kind of southwest, is a little lower line than I'd like. There's another trail over there though that's a little higher. We have to head over that way if it gets too low and wet. There's another one of these little footbridges. Now this goes out to the road. I think that's a youth camping area over there, so I'm going to look at the map. Yeah, I'm not really following any particular route. I just have to go around the water. There's youth camping, so we're going to go on this little road here. We drove down that way, and the trail that goes along the river, we could see from the road, was underwater. If I remember from our previous excursions out here, trails south of the youth camping area and between that and the river are pretty low, and I'm pretty sure they're underwater right now too. So we're going to go over this way. You see, the whole area is just full of water. Old outhouse full of wood. This is just the water on both sides of this road. Well, as I suspected, this whole area south of the stone quarry, which is part of the group camping area, I think, is it's underwater. So we're going to go back through the stone quarry. I think we can get around and catch the trail from there, if I remember correctly, because it's just on the west side of the quarry. Now we're over to the other side of the gravel pit / stone quarry. This is the west corner of the park. Used to all be pine trees a few years ago. Forest Preserve District decided it'd be a good idea to come in and cut them all down. So now there's nothing but mud. The last time I was out here, this section of the trail was so covered with debris that you could barely get through.